fine, beautiful day, early May, and it's a good 24 degrees, so it's a lovely day for being here at Brixworth in Northamptonshire. I came here many years ago, and I found, because of my abilities, my ESP, it to be extremely haunted. I spoke to the vicar, and he said I was absolutely right, that he didn't like taking services in there, and once finished he would vacate the zone immediately because he was actually quite frightened of it. Anyway, a little bit of history. It's a Grade 1 listed church in an outstanding example of Anglo-Saxon architecture. Amongst a number of changes, a spire was added in the 14th century, which was struck by lightning in the 18th century. The stone engraving near the entrance is known as the Brixworth Eagle and is probably from the Roman villa to the north of the church that was said to be situated there. The West Tower has a ring of 6 bells dating from 1622, with the most recent addition in 1993. So we'll take you on a little tour of the outside. Thanks guys, stick with us. Guys, just to show you the tower, this whole church is absolutely massive for a tiny village that Brixworth is. It's only small. Nobody knows why this church is so massive. Of course, it's been added to over the centuries, but the interesting feature here, we want to show you the round Anglo-Saxon tower. According to the sign behind us, they say it was built around 680, so they say any time between 680 and sort of 850 this building was constructed. The round tower is held up by the actual west tower next to it, and the staircases are combined. We would show you that if we could, but we're not sure today because it's not always open. The spire on top added much later in 1400s. Okay guys, we'll just show you another interesting feature before we go in. Guys, just to point out this little door here, which they call the south door, this was the original entrance into the tower, and it would have had, of course, spiral stairs like most of our English churches have got. But we are going to be going through the west door in just a minute. But I just want to show you an interesting feature that I've never seen anywhere else. Right, Mac? There's a bit of distraction with workmen here today, but if you would like to talk, please come towards this box. You can touch the colours and send them up to amber or red. There's a small flicker. I do understand it's a bit chaotic today. It might be we'll have to come back another time. big stone altar strikes me as being very, very creepy, guys. When I was here before, I got images of sacrificial altars, and the vicar was telling me that's right, this is built on a pagan religious site, and it is very creepy. I can feel it actually coming up through the floor, the coldness, the spirits. Oh, I can feel them behind me. I feel them everywhere, as I say, but they're going to be reluctant to show today because of the workmen here and other people talking. But we will do the best we can. We might have to come back later, but if there's any spirit here, send it up to it. There's too much going on, isn't there? This is real creepy this time, isn't it? What does he say? Guys, they say a lot of the stone here comes from Caen in northern France, rather than just up the road in the Stamford area in Lincolnshire. And it's got a very certain feel about it. It is really creepy. And all this area is creepy because it's the tower that is exceedingly creepy, which we can't get into today. We're just going to do our best. Thanks, guys.
Peter 2:24. He himself bore our sins in his body on the tree cross, so we might die to sin and live for righteousness. By his wounds you have been healed.
Talking, so you might pick up those, but it's always worth trying.
Yeah, we're going to try an EVP.
Spirit, would you like to talk to us now, please? Don't be afraid of the other voices. Hi guys, there's something there muffled by of course all the other people talking, so we apologise for that, but it's always worth having a go, and we will have a go at doing another couple. So, I mean, that's going to be very off-putting to people coming forward, and we'll give it another go. Spirits, Are there any spirits here who wish to communicate this afternoon? We're in the Lady Chapel at Brixworth. Well, there's a little tinkle there, but not a lot. Hi guys, we're in the Lady Chapel. You don't always see these, and this is quite a small one, which is odd as the church is so vast. But this would have been added in about 1340 when the cult of Mary, the Holy Virgin, was very, very popular, and this would have been like in itself a small parish church. Of course, where we live, I must say we've got a bigger one, but we've got a vast one. But it's very, very sweet and nice. Down there, Max just showing you some of the stonework that's obviously come off this building. They're doing restoration on these buildings all the time. So they're an ongoing project. But we'll do an EVP here, see if we get any better luck. So just bear in mind there's people talking. Have you been here a long time, Spirit? Oh, I'm feeling them. Spirits of the Lady Chapel at Brixworth. Would you like to talk? Have you been here a long time, Spirit? I'm feeling them.
There's a hiss, isn't it? You do get that hiss sound sometimes. It could be.
Would you like to talk into this? There was something on there, guys. It was whispering and saying some, I don't think, very pleasant things. I mean, when you think we're looking like pre-Christianity as well, there's some really dark stuff in this church, and I feel it because there's so much going on today. We're just not getting it. But on here there was hissing, there was some whispering. I'm sure something said go away, and it was really quite creepy. And right at the beginning there was a funny noise, like, well, I want to say, but like heavy breathing and hissing, really, really creepy. So I think this, I feel it in this area, actually, in this Lady Chapel. It's really creepy. So we're going to do another one in a minute, and got to give the spirits time to realise you're here.
Okay.
Oh, what's on that? Hi guys, this is the recumbent effigy in recessed tomb on the south aisle of the Lady Chapel is presumed to be a memorial to Sir John de Verden, a son of Sir Thomas by Maud, sister of Roger Mortimer, first Earl of Simon Fitzsimon. It has been supposed that he or his son was the builder of the Lady Chapel. Interesting.
Yeah.
He actually looks like a knight, doesn't he?
Yeah, that's what
The
I
way
thought.
he's dressed. He's got his sword and he's got his special
You can
cap
see he's got a
thing
chainmail
they
around his
wore,
head, hasn't he?
and his chainmail. Very, very interesting effigy, that, guys. Very much like a Knights Templar or something. Of course, he may possibly be associated, we don't know. Behind here, we've got, being nosy, we've got a little vestry. Just going to do an EVP here. Spirits of the Lady Chapel, Brixworth. Would you like to speak back to us? We are by the effigy of Sir John de Verden. Any talkers, please? Guys, there was a nasty spirit there, more than one, saying go away, and it sounded like from a long, long time back in history. Anyway, would you like to speak back to us? We are by the effigy of Sir John de Verden. Any talkers, please? Would you like to walk into this black box? Wasn't clear, guys, but there was definitely some creepy, weird sounds. Quite, you know, make you shiver a bit. Quite cold and creepy. But of course, we'll check it all when we get a chance and see if there is any words. Because what happens is we think we haven't got anything, and when we go home and play it back on the computer, we have actually got quite a lot of voices, so we'll check that all out. Thanks, guys. Hi guys, just found this bit of masonry by the west door here. Very interesting. The carving of an eagle. This sculpted block of oolite was reused by the Norman builders of the South Porch until 1865. It had been concealed by plaster. It is not known if the other side is sculptured. It appears to be the top of a three-armed cross head of 8th or 9th century date. The exposed face is perhaps a symbol of St. John, the writer of the 4th Gospel. This eagle motif is commonly found in book illustrations and sculptures of the period. Wow. Very interesting that, isn't it? Never seen anything like that, so it's got something about it, isn't it? It does feel really, really ancient, which of course it is. So over there in the distance would have been this Roman villa, which they say they took the Roman tiles from, and they're over the arch windows there. They're very thin, and I know that's what they are, Roman, because I've seen them in many other historic buildings. And it's very, very possible, of course, there's a Roman villa there. It's just got a really incredible atmosphere, very ancient. Hi guys, it just crept up on me there. I'm just looking down this area, which is like a moat that you would get in a medieval moated manor. If you look closely, guys, show them that. You see there are steps up there, and there would have been a very small doorway.
They blocked the doorway in, haven't
they? Because they say this was a crypt. This area was a creepy crypt, guys. And they used to have their saints' reliquaries down here, and they would process, you know, probably late in the afternoon as it's getting dark, and you go in there and, you know, stand in front of a saint's reliquary, maybe be allowed to touch a hand or a finger or something, and that you would get blessed, possibly healed. So this area is extremely old. This bit is probably, what they say, 800. The bit above, apparently that's all been restored and is quite new, the apse. But I just thought you'd like to see that, because we all like creepy stuff, don't we guys? Like a good creepy crypt. And that's what that would have been. So,
you can tell
brilliant.
You can tell the age by the stone, damn steps are
really old,
probably
aren't they,
probably 1,000 years old.
Yeah.
Aren't they?
Yeah. I think I'm going to try an EVP here.
Yeah?
Yeah, I think try one, yeah?
Yeah. Mackenzie's putting her headphones on.
It's all tangled up.
Yeah.
I've got in the right mess here. Sort myself out. Good, got in the right mess. Because it is better, the sound quality is miles better through these. You know, I do it both with and without. Sometimes I do it without, guys, because it is so creepy and it makes me jump and frightens me. But, you know, other times I will give it a go with the headphones. But that's why I do it with and without. So, spirits of the past. Wow, spirits of Brixworth Church. Ancient monks from 670 who may have helped build this place. Please speak to us now. Did you walk this moated wall and go to the reliquary to talk to saints and ask for blessings? Can you answer me, please, spirit? Please come forward. It's a bit windy, but if it's not successful, we'll try one later in the day. Help build this place. Please speak to us now. walk this moated wall and go to the reliquary to talk to saints and ask for blessings. Can you answer me, please, Spirit? Please come forward. It's a bit windy. Bit windy, so we'll probably try another session later on, guys. Just wanted to say, it is uncanny how when we get the EVP out, that this huge wind comes up. And we know from experience, we had it knock one of our tents over once. That's what they do, and they try to block your results, because just now, as I was telling you, it was 24 degrees. You come outside, get the EVP out, massive wind full of whispering. I could hear whispering, but nothing clear, of course. So we'll have another go later. Stick with us, guys. Thanks.